Hello, my name is Fred Nurse, and I'll be making a series of videos on human relationships. This particular video is going to be on finding that special person and knowing that person is correct for you. You may wish to take some notes because I'll be referring to the points shown here. Okay, so let's get started. You are excited, joyous, feeling that this person who you now have in your life is right. How do you know that? How do you know for sure that this is the right person? Take a moment and write out what you want in a mate. Now, don't limit it to being cute, smart, fun to be with. Come on, let's use some wisdom here. How about adding to that list family values, good morals, a giving person, a warm and understanding person? Aren't these really the qualities that you want in a person that you're going to be spending your time with, or yet still making that investment with? Remember, every new relationship is an investment. It's an investment of your time, your energy, your money and resources, but most importantly, it's your personal feelings that you are making an investment with. Is this person a good investment? Question that. You don't want to spend your money unwisely, so why should you spend your feelings and your personal thoughts and innards with a person that's not going to appreciate who you are? Common interests. Look at your common interests. They say that opposites attract. Yeah, like oil and water attract. Okay, how do you feel about the things that you hold dear? How do they feel about the things that you hold dear? And how do you feel about the things that they hold dear? Family, travel, kids, hobbies, and other special interests. Okay, so you feel there is a natural chemistry. Then pop the question. And of course, you're going to say, Fred, well, what's the question? It's this. What do you find appealing about this person? And what do they find appealing about you? The underlying question here is this. Do they love you because they need you? Or do they need you because you love them? Okay? If their reply is superficial and physical, then it's how they perceive the relationship. Maybe they see it as being hollow. Because when the glamour fades, when those superficial things fade, then what's left? What's the glue in the relationship? The other point is character. Does their character match up with yours? Are they smooth or rough? Are they a fighter or a lover? Do they demonstrate wisdom and restraint in their demeanor? What binds you together? Is it money? Is it prestige? Is it power? Or is it just easy like an old glove? However, are they trustworthy? Would you feel absolutely comfortable in placing your life in their hands? Ah, that's a question. Now let's look at core values. Likes and dislikes. Study their character, their relationship with their relatives and others. How does this person get along with your friends and your family? Do you have children? How does your lover get along with your kids and family? And how does your family feel about your honey? Do not take this for granted, that in time it'll work out. Remember this. Your family has known you in many aspects for many years. Take their sentiments seriously. They may see aspects about your lover that you cannot see or choose not to see, because love is blind, of course. Core values: consistency, commitment, faith, leadership, dependability, giving, offering of self for public good. Here are my personal core values: my faith in my God, my family, education, and community. To educate myself and be the best that I can be so I can be a better servant to the community that I live. Now, cohabitating. The old adage rings loudly here. You never know a person until you live with them. Be slow to cross this bridge. Investigate fully their sexual preferences, habits, hygiene, cleanliness. Make sure their likes and dislikes sit well with your moral and personal values or preferences. Your core values are not subject to change and compromise. Now, talking about the word change, don't expect to rehabilitate your lover. Oh, forget it. What you see is what you get. Now, it'd be great if a person who's a drinker decides, to go and get some help and assistance in overcoming these habits and addiction. That's great and fine. But you can't enter in a relationship with the expectation that they're going to change. If they hate flowers, if they hate your kids, if they don't like your cat, if they're overweight, if they're abusive, or they're quick-tempered or foul-speaking, don't expect it to change just because you love them. Change may be possible, but do not enter into a relationship expecting to reform the other person. It seldom works. Sex. Your body is God's temple. Your soul is precious. Be protective of who, what, and whose you are. Guard your heart. Does this person deserve this special gift? Will you someday resent how this gift was given or how it was taken? Do you have an objective yardstick to measure this relationship and key aspects about it that we've covered earlier? Love is like a ghost. Everybody talks about it, but few have seen it. And the last point that I raise is one of particular significance. You've heard the adages, oh, seeking you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. You have not because you ask not. These principles are forever life-saving and life-giving. They are part of the biblical material that we find. They work. You pray for the person you want. Pray for the person you want, the type of person. Write it down. Be specific. They say the effective, fervent prayer of a righteous person availeth much. Now, you might not think that prayer is all important to you and in your relationship, but remember, when you finally tie the knot, do you not go to the church and ask for God to seal it? So don't play around with your spirituality. Make it a part of your linkage, if you will, with this other person. And I honestly pray and hope that this has been helpful for you, and that you do find that certain person that makes you whole, that gives you that smile, that gives you that laughter, that builds you up and lifts you up, and gives you that spirit of joy, fulfillment, and